Review of Paranormal Activity 5, the marked ones, take one, click. Hi guys, Insidious Demon here, and welcome to my channel where I do ghost videos, ghost hunts, Freaky Fridays, and scary movie reviews. And my movies that I am making, because I'm making a movie, yay. I just got a message on Facebook. Oh no. Oh, just, right, okay, well, oh yeah, the view of Insidious, no, and, oh my god, I'm forgetting. Take two. Hi guys, and welcome to Insidious, take two. Hi guys, Insidious Demon here, and welcome to my channel where I do ghost videos, ghost hunting, um, make my own movies, and today I am going to be reviewing Paranormal Activity 5 The Marked Ones. I have just came right home. I ate my McDonald's, and I rushed to my laptop to video this because, oh my god, well, it was really good. The first half, the kind of Italian guy, he's kind of Italian in English, and he's actually American English, and yeah, so his name's, I forgot, Jesse, that's his name. Yeah. Like, Jesse, he's the main character in this movie, and he's just graduated from, uh, school. Yes, so, his high school. Woo! Congratulations, Jesse. And, I'm going to give away spoiler alert, so sorry about this. And, so what happened? So, he's, things like happen, well, what happens is you've got a woman who lives downstairs. He lives in a little shanty house thing, but you've got his family's Italian or something, and he's got this woman who lives beneath him, and she's like, I don't know, Satanic or something. And she's like, ugh, and so what he decides to do, he's with his friend, so he goes and gets this lead, plugs it into his laptop, plugs it into his camera, and puts it down the air vent, because they hear loads of stuff. And he's like, oh my god, stop there. There's a naked woman, there's a naked girl. And then the woman Anne, who lives down there, she's kinda old, she was naked, walked over to her, started finger painting on her, well, on her belly, the circle and the triangle, which is a classical symbol you may recognise from all the uh, uh, Insidious? No, bleh. From all the Paranormal Activities. I'm not taking any more takes because I'm fed up. Because I'm halfway through. So yeah, and he goes down. Well, no, he doesn't go down. So just he sees a video, and then he's got a gran or an auntie, and she's very Italian or Spanish. I don't know what they are. I think they're Spanish. Yeah, let's say they're Spanish. So she comes in. Oh no, what you're look? In her own voice, she's like shocked and all that. It's funny. She's kind of funny in it. They have a party for him graduating at the start, and then the ambulance comes. Oh no, before they tell you about the ambulance, he's got like a little brother, and he tells him to knock on her door, and she was just knocking, shouting. I don't know what he was shouting, and then she popped up behind him and scared him, and then I don't know. She's Asian as well, I think, and then she goes in his house, she's just like fuck off, and I think she dies. Ambulance comes, and the ambulance takes her away. Before they continue, nearly forgot. Haunted Sunshine Girl. You asked us viewers on Facebook, how do they use black-eyed kids in this movie? So they don't. It's just ghosts. I know it looks like black-eyed kids, but they're no black-eyed kids. They're just ghosts. Okay, Sunshine. So oh yeah, she dies. And he kind of wakes up, and oh no, I'll talk to you about the basketball thing first. So he goes basketballing with his mate. It gets kind of dark. He's away to buy something, and these two guys come over to him. I think it was because he'd done something. What was it he'd done? Oh yeah, he was videoing them in the past and that. So they were like attacking him. Then he'd done something, just touched them a tiny wee bit, and they go flying in the air all the way to the other side of the street. And he's like, whoa, why did they do that? The next day he wakes up his friend and he's like, look at this, oh my god, I'm gifted. And he goes, he like floats back and all that. And he's like doing loads of creepy stuff. And he's like, oh my god, I can do all this. Stands on the chair, leans like back. Says, go and you do that. It's friend. He does it, falls right off. He's got a dog, and more about the dog in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and then things start happening. He's like videoing. He's like, oh, I've got some black in my eye, and it's kind of like these things. So these things kind of happen to him, and so he kind of gets possessed, and his sister calls someone and goes to see them. And who it actually was I didn't know if it was supposed to be. No, it was Carissa's daughter. From the second one, she was like telling them about and all that. They were saying, "Oh yeah, oh," and they went down after she died. They went down after she died, something like books and all that. And they read a book, and there was something like a door that took you to another place, but not just anywhere. There had to be something like horror related, not horror related, but something freaky, yeah. And so. Yeah, the sister goes and sees her about that, and she was like saying, "Oh yeah, the marked ones." And there's also this guy in it who died, and he he yeah he died, and oh no, yeah he died, and it was kind of like all the same things happened to him before Jesse. Um, oh yeah, he has a dead mum. She died right after, and he was born. And they were saying if that kind of happens, that's kind of like the story. Your mum dies right after you're born. The demon or whatever it is. I think it might be Toby. Ooh, Toby. Comes after you, and what happened? Yeah, and then he's kind of like possessed. He's kind of just like mucking about in the house first with ghostly things, Jesse. So he was like looking up at the ceiling, just laughing. And Sven comes in. What are you laughing at? Oh my god, the dog up on the roof, like up, stuck up on the roof, like he's doing something, Jesse. Just like with ghostly spirits, like pushing the dog up on the roof, and it's just like squealing. Oh, it's sad. And they were like that. Jesse, stop it! Then they're trying to get the dog down, and yeah, there's something that happens. She tries to let him, but things go wrong. She dies. He like shoves her down the stairs. Yeah, need to take a breath. She dies. Yeah, and so what happens? Yes, so oh yeah, what they do? They're like his friend and her big sister's kind of like in the car, and they're like driving, and the car stops, and they're like, oh god, and then they see Jesse, then Jesse attacks the friend, and then her sister like knocks him out, puts him in the back seat, dives into a van, because they got the car fixed, and then I was like, women, and they took Jesse's body away, and they knew this guy kind of like knew stuff about it all, so he was kind of like Italian or something too. He says, "Oh, like come on, let's go. Yeah, I know where they went. Got all guns on that. Do you know where they went? They went to the Grand's house in Paranormal Activity 3. Yes, I was all boarded up, seeing some of the women. That they shot some of them, but they were all attacking, and Jesse's friend seen the red door." No, not the red door. I'm going all insidious. The door from the book. It's not really copyright of Insidious, but it was very good. He went over it. What happened? Best bit of the film. It wasn't scary, but was really amazing. It was seeing Mika die. Because remember in the first one, she walked downstairs. Katie, the desk, walked downstairs, shouted, "Mika!" But you couldn't see it. She killed him. So what he arrived in the house in the first one, and it was like back in the past. And then he was like in the kitchen, and he's like, "Hello." Katie comes down the stair and walks down, picks up a knife. Mika! Mika! What, Katie? What is it? Stabs him. And then it's kind of like Mika turns into like this ghostly thing, decides to get him, and then I think he probably dies. And this the end scene, there's got to be a Paranormal Activity 6, because the very end of it doesn't. You don't really understand a lot of it, because this woman you don't know just comes and turns the camera off. Oh. But it was she wasn't just like a woman who came in the house. Hello, something happened. What happened here? Oh, I better put that camera off. No, it was kind of like one of the best things. Yeah. I'm pretty hyped up today because I just seen that and I love horror movies. I'm obsessed. So it was really good. There you go. There's a whole movie spoiled for you. That's what I do. No need to thank me. So about my movie, yeah, I had a little thought today when I woke up. You know me talking about version 1 and 2 of the movie you're making. Version 1 is the way I was originally going to do it, just by myself, no one else. And that would be on YouTube first. Then the second one was a bigger story and loads more actors. Well, I decided that I'm just going to do the second version. Because the first one, if you see the first one, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's kind of good. Then when you see the second one, you're like, why do I have to watch this? It's basically the same story, but with more actors and things added to it. So yeah, that's what I think you guys would think. So I'm just going to do the second version, but thank you very much. I know I have been a big weirdo chatting a lot. What would you like this? Hi Sunshine Girl, if you're watching, that would be amazing. I'll send you the video. Right, and bye. Bye! I'll get my clapperboard. Right. Bye, and cut. Oh god! Stop videoing! And cut.